Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a new what if, and that is, what if Goku had Frieza's potential, part 1. Now as usual guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and if you guys want to see a part 2 to this what if guys, 250 likes, hit the 250 likes and I'll bring out part 2 right away. And if you guys are still waiting for part 2 to what if King Kai told Goku time skip, that'll be out today after I probably do this video. So yeah, hope you guys look forward to that, and I'm looking forward to your guys' opinions upon how these videos come out, okay guys? And yeah, but without further ado guys, let's get into this new what if anyway, and that is, what if Goku had Frieza's potential, part 1. Now let's begin. Now when it comes to Frieza's potential, we all know how monstrously powerful Frieza is. Frieza went from Super Saiyan 1, originally Goku power, to God tier in 4 months, okay? That's 4 months. It took Goku and Vegeta like 9 years to get there. And Frieza still eclipsed them in 4 months. So if you guys can grasp how powerful Frieza really is as a character, you're going to grasp how powerful my character as this Goku is going to be. Now where our story is going to start off is Goku is going to be still born on planet Vegeta with the same power level. Nothing's going to change. It's his potential and growth that's going to change when he gets to Earth, okay? So when he leaves planet Vegeta and he lands on Earth, Grandpa Gohan finds him, takes him. This rowdy little kid's stronger than normal. Hey, he's still going to look after him. He raises Goku, feeds him, loves him as his grandson. Goku spends years with him. Goku breaks his head pretty much. He survives. He comes back as being, you know, son Goku, not Kakarot no more. And the storyline's going to progress relatively the same. So nothing really much is going to change until Grandpa Gohan dies, okay? And Goku trains by himself. This is where the fundamentals of Goku is going to rapidly change, and his aggression, his power is going to take off really fast. So I hope you guys enjoy this brief example upon where I'm going with, and let us now begin. Now our story is going to start right after Goku killed Grandpa Gohan. He buries Grandpa Gohan. Now I believe from here there's a 5-year time period from here to Bulma's introduction to the story. So from here Goku begins to train by himself, live by himself, understand by himself, and for the next few months at first he finds it difficult. But even as a kid Goku starts to become stronger. It gets to the point where he can jump so high that he can punch a dinosaur over. At first he couldn't do that at all, but now he can do so. He dominates everything around, but he's not evil. The malice in Goku doesn't exist. But his power level increases massively, really fast. And so for 5 years straight, Goku trains in the martial arts way that Grandpa Gohan taught him, even using, so far as using ki blasts that are really powerful, okay? Now I'm not going to say Goku grew a massive amount, because he's going to be training by himself, he's not going to go through massive rapid healing or anything, but I'm going to state by himself, Goku training, he has a power level of 100, okay? I'm just going to lowball it. For 5 years, Goku training by himself without having no Zenkais or anything like that. He's just going to have a power level of 100. Okay? I know it seems small right now, but trust me, you're going to see why. Okay? In this time before Bulma came, Goku unintentionally figured out how to fly. Only due to his massive potential, his energy, his abilities. But it wasn't great, because he was able to utilize ki. But it wasn't great, but he was able to learn how to fly at least. And so as Goku was flying home with the fish, he saw a weird thing, middle thing drive past. So of course he has an interaction with Bulma, but it's different because Bulma sees this kid just fly out of nowhere. Goku's not as fast as Vegeta or anything, but he still moves pretty fast though. And so slowly but surely Bulma introduces herself, her and Goku talk, or her and Goku talk really, and they come to the agreement that she may need help to find the Dragon Balls. Goku goes with her, helps her out, and he saves her from the dinosaur, easy as the pterodactyl, and he finds Turtle, takes Turtle back to Master Roshi. But this is where things dramatically change. When Master Roshi sees Goku, he senses Goku's massive energy, and for some reason he just feels this godly presence of just this massive potential to get stronger. And this Goku, even though he is still Goku, he's more humble, thanks to his easily acquired strength he has. And so, of course, Master Roshi offers to train Goku, gives Goku the Dragon Ball, and even gives Goku the Nimbus. And at first Goku says he doesn't need it, however, his flying abilities is not really ironed out, so he'll give it a go. So he takes Nimbus with them and they go on their way. And along their way, Goku trains all the time, and he pushes himself all the time to get stronger and stronger. And this is when he meets Yamcha. Goku just easily, even when he was hungry, Goku just used his tail to backhand Yamcha. By this time, Goku has grown exponentially. He's starting to have more of an incentive, a drive. Before, when he was by himself, he was just training for the sake of it. Nowadays, with Bulma, he wants to become stronger. He wants to make sure that he's able to protect friends now. Goku has the concept of friends, and he has a goal to, after he's done with Bulma, he's going to go meet with Master Roshi and get stronger with him, the man that told his grandfather. So, of course, Goku is now beginning to get stronger and stronger. And so after Goku manhandles Yamcha, the story continues onwards to the point where they get to a Fire Mountain, or where Chi-Chi is. And Goku and Chi-Chi still have the interaction, but it's not Master Roshi that does the Kamehameha. Because of Goku's been training and Goku's own massive potential, Goku uses one hand and opens his hand up. With his one hand, Goku shoots a big ass ki blast. Bear in mind, I told you Goku can project ki, and in ways to utilize it to fly. It's his own unique potential. In doing so, Goku destroys the entire Fire Mountain and flies the Dragon Ball. This makes Chi-Chi stunned, even Ox King stunned. And he bows to Goku, gives Goku the Dragon Ball, and they head off. From here, the Pilaf gang and the situation goes relatively the same. Unfortunately for them though, Goku has increased massively. He's probably now, like I can just state, has a power level of, let's say, just due to incentive wise, okay? So it took a while from Goku from the beginning of the story to get to the Pilaf gang, a while to get to that point. So in essence, Goku, I'm just going to say Goku grew about 3 times, so he almost had a power level of 250, almost 300. Because bear in mind, okay guys, Frieza from the Saiyan saga went from Frieza Super Saiyan 1 Goku level to bloody Super Saiyan Blue Goku level, okay? Stronger. 4 months. I'm trying my best to lowball Goku as well as I can, because once he starts to interact with fighting and starts to get deeper into his own heritage, Goku's gonna eclipse everyone, okay? Everyone. And so you understand why I'm trying to do things now. So yeah. But anyway, Goku is his power level 250 at this present time. And so when Goku is being trapped by the Pilaf gang, Goku does a massive Kamehameha himself and destroys the entire barrier, breaks half the building down, and as they rush off to make a wish, instead of Oolong making a dumb wish or Bulma wishing for stupid things like a boyfriend, what goes down, Goku runs over and he tells them, I wish you guys would just stop! And what happens is Shenron agrees with the wish. The Pilaf gang immediately stop what they're doing, their evil ways, everything like that, and from there the Dragon Balls disappear immediately. Everyone's like, what a waste of a wish, Goku. But Goku's like, yeah, but oh well. Before Bulma, she sees Yamcha as her boyfriend figure, and everyone goes the same. But this is when Goku says goodbye to them all. The Pilaf gang just left utterly stupid, but the wish was only for them to stop now. Doesn't mean they're not going to continue. They just stopped what they were doing. And so what happens is Goku goes off to Master Roshi and Bulma and them go off their own ways. And this is where our story is going to make a massive turn. Goku gets to Master Roshi's house and Master Roshi can sense Goku. He noticed that Goku has become 3 times stronger, and not only that, he heard from Ox King that he destroyed the Fire Mountain by himself with just one hand. And so when Master Roshi sees Goku, Goku lands. Master Roshi immediately rushes to Goku to attack him. Goku just manages to dodge it, but Master Roshi is skilled. He's not just a fast or strong character, he's also skilled, experienced, and he dominates Goku. Absolutely dominates Goku right from the beginning. Goku gets pushed around a lot to the point where he has to get into a defensive stance. But no matter what, Master Roshi is the master for a reason. He disarms Goku to the point where he pins Goku to the ground, grabs Goku's tail and holds it tight, which knocks Goku out immediately. And this is where Master Roshi goes, this is your weakness. After that, Krillin comes. Krillin saw Goku get handled and he kind of mocks the unconscious Goku. But Master Roshi tells Krillin about his what he needs to do. Krillin brings a girl, whatever he needs to do to get into Master Roshi's class. And from there, they begin their training. Goku gets up, feeling his first defeat, humiliated because he knows he's stronger than the old man. However, the old man's just so much more powerful, it's just so much more better. And Master Roshi explains to Goku, talent and power are not everything, young man. Come with me. And so for the next few years, Goku and Krillin train. However, in their training sessions, it is made very clear that Goku just takes off from Krillin so fast. What it used to take weeks takes Goku mere hours to do. And so as both Goku and Krillin grow together, he becomes much more stronger, he becomes more humble, he actually becomes the strongest human much faster than canon. And Goku's power level himself, he's way more further along than anyone else. Master Roshi notes that Goku just grows really fast when he's pushed to his absolute limit. Goku right now has a power level of 800, and I'm just on a low ball. Okay, Goku spent years training with Master Roshi. Okay, he's gonna have a massive power gap. Okay, I'm not gonna say he's gonna have 1,000, but I'm gonna say that Goku has a power level right now of 800, and he hasn't even gone through his first tournament yet. Okay, how to let you know how powerful Goku's power level is. When Master Roshi sees that Goku is this powerful, he's not the only one that's seeing that Goku's this powerful. Kami is looking at Goku and seeing that Goku's technically the strongest human on the planet by weight of power. Krillin himself, he's massively powerful too. If he was to fight anyone, the only person that could beat him on the planet besides Goku was Master Roshi. Even this is inexperienced Goku, but I put Krillin by the way too. Because of Goku's help, Krillin and Goku are just monstrously strong. And so what goes down is Master Roshi takes Goku and Krillin to the Budokai Tenkaichi tournament, and where Goku decimates everyone. Krillin gives Goku a good fight, but long story short, gets owned. And when it comes to the Goku and Chun fight, Goku and Master Roshi having a mean battle, but unfortunately for Goku, despite him having such a massive power gain on Master Roshi is still the master and still the more experienced one, and managed to flip Goku out enough for Goku to stay on the stage but still touch the outside of the ring, so Goku loses. So Master Roshi wins. He humbles Goku, teaching Goku, well, the main fundamentals and everything like that. And so from there, what goes down is Goku goes back and he begins his hunt for the Dragon Ball. So from here, Goku goes through his normal story properly. He still begins to train, which increases his power slowly but surely. Now Goku won't realize until after the Pilaf gang situation, where the Pilaf gang, the Red Ribbon Army situation, where Goku only gets stronger when he puts his sensitive to himself. By this time, Goku has a power level of 1,000. Okay, and he realized he only gets this strong because he pushes himself whenever he's doing certain things. And so throughout the whole entire Red Ribbon Army saga, Goku destroyed them. He annihilated all of them, even Dr. Gero. Okay, Goku killed Dr. Gero in this timeline as well. Bear in mind, this Goku is his power level of 1,000. Taking on the Red Ribbon Army, Goku will destroy them all by himself. So Gero don't live, meaning there's no androids in this time period. But what happens is Goku continues on with the story, trying to find the Dragon Balls. He revives Upa's dad, because Upa's dad still died from Tau Pai Pai. Bear in mind, the Dragon Ball hunt from the Red Ribbon Army still continues from this point on. So what goes down is Goku still does the Koron challenge, where he climbs Koron's tower, gets the Ultra Divine Water, he even gets a Senzu Bean. And so all of that goes relatively the same. It's not until Goku comes back, where Goku enters the next tournament to fight Tien, where things dramatically change. But around this time, the Pilaf gang managed to revive King Piccolo. King Piccolo went on his own journey, and after Goku decimated Tien, he doesn't lose to Tien, he decimates him easy as hell. What ends up going down is Krillin gets killed by Tambourine. Goku senses this and he gets really heated. Bear in mind, this is the really powerful Goku, okay? Really powerful Goku. Goku immediately appears by Tambourine, and without even hesitating, Goku, with anger, his power level increases so much, I'm just going to say it increased massively, that he punched Tambourine, killing him immediately. And after Goku kills Tambourine, he was about to go after King Piccolo's ship, but Goku's still in his own distraught way, so he sees Krillin. They take him to like a kind of capsule pod where they talk to each other and what to do. And this is when they're confronted by King Piccolo, because Goku has a Dragon Ball. He's going to take the Dragon Ball that Tambourine had, When King Piccolo comes for it, Goku looks back at him. Everyone's freaking out. And Goku looks at King Piccolo. Goku flicks his energy, which kind of freaks out King Piccolo. But King Piccolo goes to Goku. If he had his true body, Goku would be nothing. And so Goku allows King Piccolo to summon the dragon. And what happens is he asks for eternal youth, and he gains eternal youth. And in doing so, he tells Goku that he will fight him now, but first he tries to destroy the Dragon Balls. Well, the Dragon Shenron, but Goku appears and smacks the attack away. And what happens is King Piccolo's like, You little insignificant insect. Goku appears and kicks King Piccolo in the head, slams him into the ground, throws him away. King Piccolo tries to stretch out to hit Goku, but Goku's just way too fast. Bear in mind, Goku's been training for a while, and he has a power level over 1,000. Yeah, this Goku will annihilate King Piccolo. And long story short, Goku destroys King Piccolo, puts him in his place massively, to the point where King Piccolo is absolutely humble. Goku leaves him on the ground, telling him you're not worth his time. Goku walks back. He's really angry because Krillin died. He didn't go Super Saiyan, okay, bear in mind. But what happens is, as he walks away, King Piccolo gets up to Goku. He instantly powers up all of energy and is about to shoot at Goku, but Goku in an instant turns around, and energy envelops him. He jumps right through Piccolo, puts his fist through and punches right through King Piccolo's chest, and he appears on the other side. And as he does so, King Piccolo, for his last dying breath, spits out what's it called, Piccolo Jr.'s egg out into the world. And from there, King Piccolo dies. Goku is slightly injured, but not at the same time. And so he's healed pretty quickly. What goes down is everything's pretty much laid in order. Krillin's revived again. Master Roshi's not dead at all. No one else died but Krillin. King Piccolo's dead and Piccolo is alive all the same. And so what goes down is, yeah, things really change. Goku goes to train with Kami. And the training is much different, okay? And when I mean much different, Goku trains with Mr. Popo more. Mr. Popo sees that Goku's potential is extremely high to the point where Goku will surpass everyone. He's very stronger than everyone on the planet. And so for the next 3 years, Goku trained in Kami's lookout. Mr. Popo, the Room of Spirit of Time, the Room of Time, the Room of Spirit of Time, and the Room of Clocks, the one that sends you through time. Goku trained with them hard out. He stayed 6 months in the Room of Spirit of Time, which surprised Kami and Piccolo. Kami and what's his name? Mr. Popo. But not only that, Goku himself trained so much times. Mr. Popo trained Goku non-stop too for the next couple of years. Not as a fighter, just a pacifist, to help Goku exceed his potential. Goku became a balanced spiritual man. Like, he became really perfect at controlling his ki, sensing, you know, all that stuff. And so after Goku completed his training with Kami, I'm just going to easily state Goku has a power level. He went from starting the battle training with Kami for 1 year. For power level of 1,000 with Kami. He stays there for 3 years. Yeah, Goku's going to have a massive power level, like ridiculous power level, like in end of Namek saga power level. Okay, that's how powerful Goku's going to be. But because he doesn't get Zenkais, Goku doesn't get the god explosive kind of power level, okay? Even though he has Frieza's potential, okay, certain conditions need to be met for Goku to get that broken Zenkai like the canon Goku does or Frieza does, okay? But his potential raises extremely quickly, okay? And so after the 3 years, Goku sees Piccolo and they battle. Bear in mind, Piccolo's dad fought a kid, Goku, that had a power level of 1,000. So Piccolo himself has a power level of 2,500, which is pretty good because, bear in mind, Piccolo trained so much. And if Piccolo in the canon storyline was able to get to a power level of like 3,500 in the canon timeline, or about 2,000 before Vegeta and Nappa got to Earth, yeah, this goes back to say that the extreme power gap between Goku and Piccolo won't be that massive because Piccolo's potential and the fact that he knew gauged Goku's power before he died. And so Piccolo had a power level 2,500. Unfortunately for him, Goku spent 3 straight years training. 3 straight years training with the potential that he has. Yeah, Goku's like tier Super Saiyan. Like, his base form alone is as strong as a Super Saiyan form. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. This Goku here is as strong as Namek Super Saiyan Goku. And this is before the Saiyans. This is way before Raditz even comes to Earth. It was 5 years before Raditz comes to Earth. But Goku comes down humbly and challenges Piccolo. Piccolo rushes and gives Goku everything he's got in the fight against Goku, but unfortunately for him, Goku is just built differently. And Piccolo gets annihilated left, right and center. Goku's one punch almost kills Piccolo in the sense. Kami sees that Goku is so much more powerful and he tells Goku he should be guardian of Earth. But Goku goes, no, I shouldn't. And so after Goku destroys Piccolo, he tells Piccolo to be friends. Piccolo tells Goku he's going to become stronger than him either way. And Goku goes, well then, if that's the case, then I'll let you know how strong you need to be if you want to be able to beat me. Kame's watching. Everyone's watching Goku. Goku merely flexes his ki massively. No one ever found a power level that's 1 million before, let alone 120 million, you know. Up in the state. Or 115 million if you're gonna go by the Super Saiyan. And so Goku extremely scares everyone. Everyone. And then he leaves with Chi-Chi. And from there, Gohan is born. Gohan has super ridiculous potential, okay? He's got Gohan's potential with, yeah. He's just going to be Gohan, just more sure of himself, okay guys? It's simple to do that. But what goes down is, the next 5 years, Goku doesn't train as much. However, he trains to utilize his powers more and more effectively. He becomes really, really good at his abilities, you know? Pushes himself beyond his normal. And so Goku is extremely strong, okay? For the next 5 years of training by himself again, okay? So I'm just going to state that Goku is now, by the time Raditz comes to Earth, he's going to be at Master Super Saiyan level at the Cell Games with Goku, the power Goku got before he died. That's Master Super Saiyan. That's Goku's max power base form, okay? Goku's max power base form. Bear in mind, he's not training with no one, he's not getting huge Senkais, no incentive, he's just training and looking after his family. So when Raditz comes to Earth, his scouter can't even predict Goku's energy. At the same time, his scouter picks up Piccolo's energy. In the 5 years Piccolo trained to try and get to Goku, he has a power level of 21,000. I'm not gonna lie, Piccolo's gonna be super huge power level. And so is Krillin. Krillin also trains all the time with Goku, still best friends, you know. And so Krillin's going to have a massive power level. He's going to be as strong as Nappa, okay? So a power level of 4,000. So when Raditz Scouter goes off and picks a power level of 21,000 in the mountains, because at the time Piccolo's training, and he sees the power level of 4,000, he thinks the Scouter's broken, and so he goes to the power level of 4,000, not the 21,000. He's freaking out. But when Vegeta hears that the power level of 21,000 on Earth, he's like, this is not a mistake. So quietly, without telling Raditz, he tells Nappa that they should head to Earth quietly. And so Vegeta and Nappa head to Earth without even telling Vegeta. Vegeta's interested in this power level of 21,000. But when it goes back down to Raditz, he flies over and goes, "No way, Kakarot surpassed me at power level 4,000. No way!" And bear in mind, Goku's there, but his power level is suppressed. Okay. Piccolo sensed Raditz's energy, and at first he thought it was Goku's, but he goes, "That's way too weak for Goku." And so Piccolo went to go investigate the power level as well, moving towards Goku's direction. When Raditz gets there, he sees Goku, he sees Krillin, all of them, and the Scouter picks up the bold man, has a power level of 4,000. He's like, "You gotta be shitting me, no way!" Goes to look at the old man has a power level of 1,700, and he's like, "What the?" He shrugs his head. Master Roshi, despite him being old and decrepit like as he is, he has a massive power level, massive boost. Raditz is nervous until he sees Goku, and he goes, "Kakarot," and Goku goes, "I don't know who you are, but I suggest you should leave, okay? You're not bringing a good vibe, and and right now you're actually scaring my son. I don't like that." Raditz is freaking out because he goes, "Kakarot, how come we can't sense your power? How come you're so weak?" Bear in mind, Goku still got his tail, okay, guys? He hasn't cut his tail off, he's still got it. And he goes, "Where's your tail, Kakarot?" Goku goes, "Oh, my tail, I wrap it up. Why you ask? How do you know my tail?" Raditz shows Goku his tail, and from there he explains the Saiyan origin, blah blah blah, from there. And Goku pretty much outright tells Raditz, "Well, if you're not here for good reason, get the hell off my planet." And Raditz tells him that, "You're weakling to try, I think you can tell him what to do." Goku immediately powers up a little bit, and doing so, Raditz Scouter only briefly picks up 80,000 before cracking and blowing up into Raditz's ear. Raditz is shocked to see Goku's power so massive, and he goes, "You can't be Kakarot. You're the legendary Super Saiyan Kakarot." He gets on his knees and he apologizes to his little brother and he goes, "I'm sorry, Kakarot. You don't know what it's like to live under the heel of Vegeta and Frieza. I did everything I can to keep myself alive. You must understand, Kakarot." Goku looks at his brother. Krillin goes, "Are you sure we shouldn't just kill him right now, Goku?" Goku looks at him and goes, No, Krillin. I actually believe what he's saying." Goku grabs his big brother and he goes, "Not to worry, as long as you promise not to harm anyone on this planet ever again, Nappa, Raditz, I'm ready to forgive you." Raditz thanks his brother and he goes, "He'll like to stay here." And Goku's like, "Sweet as." He just needs to find a way to live, you know? And Raditz goes, "Hey you, lady. Yeah, you. Bulma?" And walks over to you and goes, "Since I'm going to be standing on this rock, do you know a way I can sell my technology?" And Goku goes, "Technology?" And he goes, "Well, yeah. How do you think you got to this planet, Goku?" Bear in mind, Goku is super powerful and he just moves on with it. You know, Goku's kind of excited to have a brother, but yeah. But anyway, Raditz explains, "You have a ship that brought you to Earth, dummy." Goku's like, "Oh, really?" At this time, Piccolo arrives, and Raditz scares the hell out of Raditz to know that the power level of 21,000 is Piccolo's. But he doesn't know right now. We'll learn soon. When Piccolo sees Raditz, he goes, "It makes me think you've got a weaker Goku." But he looks at Goku and goes, "Ever such a monster." Goku goes, "Whoa, Piccolo, you become strong. No wonder I sensed your powers over there in the mountain. Wow, that's incredible. You make your father look like he's nothing." And Piccolo kind of smiles, and he kind of turns away. And even Kame senses Piccolo's kind of happiness, you know, his rival sees his strength, his worth. Piccolo goes, "No matter what, I will catch up to you, Goku." Goku goes, "I hope so." And Piccolo just smiles and looks at Raditz and he goes, "Let me know if you want me to take out this riffraff." Raditz goes, "Who the hell are you talking to? I was saying I am." Goku, he just shuts up because he's gonna die. Goku states to him, "This guy's about 20 times stronger than you. I will shut up." And Raditz shuts up. And so yeah, Raditz doesn't know that Vegeta and Nappa are coming to Earth. Not even Goku does. Goku does not meet King Kai. A lot of situations from here are going to go massively different, okay? So what goes down is Raditz stays on Earth, and now that Goku has a training buddy, it's good for him. At the same time, what's also good for Goku is his brother is smart. He's the smart version to him. He's where Gohan gets his brains, technically, from Raditz. And so over the years of Gohan living with Raditz living with Goku, Raditz brings a bigger income, you know, selling the technology to Bulma, his spacecraft, where Bulma builds a gravity chamber for Goku and Raditz, you know, over a period of time of that year. The gravity chamber can only simulate Planet Vegeta's gravity of 10 times right now, but it's okay, it's good for them to train, you know, get in. Not only that, Raditz even gave schematics to a really, really old, busted healing chamber to which they make. So Bulma becomes, the Capsule Corp becomes even greater than what they are in canon, but the Sun family become very rich thanks to Raditz's plan. But Goku also takes a ship over towards Bulma deciphers. Yep, sure enough, Goku's ship. And Goku learns about his people with Raditz. So over the year, Raditz gets extremely strong. Now, when I mean extremely strong, his brother is stronger than Super Saiyan, Mastered Super Saiyan at this point. Okay? And so Raditz will bridge that gap. Now, over a period of time, Goku and Raditz train even to utilize their giant ape form because it's dangerous for Goku if he doesn't have it under control. So over a massive period of time, Raditz teaches Goku how to slowly but surely aim the ability to the point where Gohan actually learns it much quicker than Goku, and Gohan actually, for the first time at all low-class Saiyans, gains perfect control, and he's only a bloody kid compared to Goku. And also, bear in mind, Gohan's going to train but not train. He's going to have 3 uncles that help him, you know, well, 4, Krillin. But what goes down is a whole year passes, everyone's still doing their thing, Raditz is actually getting close to Bulma, everything on that regards goes down, and then they hear about a city being destroyed and 2 ball-like ships land in the planet. When Raditz finds out, he looks in and he sees that it's Vegeta and Nappa. But Raditz is not scared. Raditz and Goku both can control their ape forms. Raditz is leagues above how strong he is. In fact, Raditz is stronger than Vegeta at this present time. Bear in mind he's been training with his little brother in 10 times gravity non-stop for a whole year. Well, let's say 6 months. So his little brother's going to push him. Bear in mind also, Goku trained, he didn't get Zenkais, but he's trained and still got stronger, so Goku is really, really strong. He's teetering to another power level soon, and you'll see soon. But what goes down is, over the period, Vegeta and Nappa both scan and see Goku and Raditz's energy. They follow over and they find Goku, Raditz, Gohan, and Piccolo and Krillin standing in the wasteland. Krillin goes, "Technically, why am I here? Raditz can do everything by himself, even you, Goku." And Goku goes, "Well, everyone must represent." Well, actually, Raditz goes, "Well, just in case, you know. You never know what's like when it comes to against Frieza's been." Krillin goes, "Yeah, fair enough, fair enough." Piccolo goes, I really thought I was gonna have a fight on my hands. Puts his hands, looks at Nappa, but goes, not really. Vegeta looks at them and sees that they're looking down at them. He's like, what the hell? How dare they look down at us? He orders Nappas to go and plant the Cybermen attack. When they plant the Cybermen attack, what ends up going down is Krillin appears and takes them all out with them trying. Piccolo goes, go on, this will be a good time for you to watch. Utilize your ability to sense ki and watch their movements with your eyes closed. Yes, Piccolo. And bear in mind, Piccolo is still Gohan's teacher. So Gohan sits on the ground and he sits there and he senses. Piccolo watches, Goku and Goku stands back, of course. No, pointless, and Raditz stands back too. Vegeta's just looking like, what the hell? Krillin destroys the Cybermen. Nappa rushes Krillin, but Krillin and Nappa are pretty much even in their strength, you know, both of them in power. And as Vegeta monitors, he watches that the bald-headed man is actually getting to the point where he's equaling Nappa in strength, so they both are equal. And then Nappa does a massive eruption cannon. Krillin dodges it, shoots a solar flare, jumps in, kicks Nappa in the head, jumps behind him, shoots a Kamehameha behind Nappa's back, smacking him onto the ground. Nappa gets up, spins around, shoots a massive mouth beam that takes Krillin off guard. And Krillin lands and looks up. Nappa's right there, but Krillin uses his advanced techniques, you know, rolls over Nappa's arm, jumps over, grabs Nappa's tail, pulls it, squeezes it, and throws Nappa straight down to the ground. Nappa's like, how the hell? Krillin's already in the air, jumps in front of him. He has Kamehameha right by Nappa's face. Nappa's like, what the? And as Krillin releases the Kamehameha, Vegeta shoots a beam right at Krillin. At that exact moment, what goes down is Goku appears right in front of Vegeta, catching the beam and destroying it. Vegeta's shocked because his scout doesn't even pick up Goku's movement. Vegeta's looked at him and goes, how dare you come close to me, you low-class scum? He goes to throw a punch, but Goku appears right behind Vegeta. Vegeta's like, Goku goes, by the way things I look at it, Vegeta, my son is probably a little bit weaker than you right now, but he will surpass you soon. And not only that, you're not even a rival for me or my brother. Goku shocks Vegeta, walks away. Vegeta goes to attack him, but Raditz catches Vegeta's hand. And Raditz goes, you will not be fighting my little brother, Vegeta. Pushes Vegeta back. All the pain and the torture you put me through all these years. And Vegeta's like, you're just a weak low-class Saiyan. He goes, yes, weak low-class Saiyan. Not to realize, Vegeta, but you're looking at the legendary Super Saiyan, not me, Kakarot. Vegeta, he just looks like a regular Saiyan. You're spouting nonsense. He goes, nonsense? I'm spouting nonsense. You don't even really know how truly powerful my brother is. You, Nappa, and me can team up together and fight Kakarot, and he'll kill us without him trying. Yes, Vegeta. Kakarot, I believe, has the potential to be the legendary Super Saiyan. Vegeta goes, you're barking madness. He runs at Raditz. Raditz throws Vegeta and kicks him away. This takes Vegeta off guard. This Raditz's strength. Raditz stands there, he doesn't even increase his power, and goes, come at me, Vegeta. I've learned a lot with my little brother. And my brain, utilizing my brains with my new abilities, yes. I see why my brother could best me and be better than all of you, while all of us Saiyans need to change. Raditz instantly rushes Vegeta. He appears right behind Vegeta, punches Vegeta back at the head. Vegeta tries to recover. Raditz appears right in front of Vegeta, punches him in the gut. When Nappa sees this, he tries to get up, but Raditz opens his hand, shoots a double Sunday cannon at Raditz on Nappa, not killing him, but incapacitating him. Vegeta throws a punch, but Nappa dodges it. Vegeta's like, what the? Sorry, Raditz dodges it, and Vegeta tries to recover, but Raditz already jumps up, grabs Vegeta's hair, and slams him into a mountain. Raditz grabs Vegeta and kicks him straight into the ground. Vegeta hits the ground. He can't believe that Raditz is just owning him. He screams in absolute anger and rushes at Raditz. Raditz stands there and Vegeta throws a punch at him, hits Raditz's face. Raditz pushes Vegeta back and Vegeta's like, how are you so much stronger? And he goes, simple, I trained with my little brother Kakarot, Vegeta. Boom, Vegeta. And Raditz flexes his ki. He goes, you don't know what it's like to train with someone so strong as him. I didn't realize how powerful we can become just by training Vegeta. Vegeta's like, what the? Kakarot pushed me to my limits time and time again for about 6 to 7 months non-stop. This allowed me to surpass you, Vegeta. I am stronger than you and I'm a low class. Raditz immediately lands a main clean punch on Vegeta's face, flying him to the ground. And Vegeta looks up, there's blood coming down his head. He's like, curses! He looks over and Nappa's is almost out. He's unconscious. And Vegeta's like, he tries to do a sneak attack, but Raditz stands on Vegeta's hand, opens up his hand, he goes, do you want to die, Vegeta? Do you? He powers up. Bear in mind, Nappa's what's it called, scout are still going. And Vegeta goes, "Yeah, kill me. Take me out my misery." And Raditz goes, "Why? You should be punished for all the lives you have taken. All the lives we have taken. As a damn cruel species." Raditz getting angry and looks at Vegeta and goes, "If only it was that easy." And Goku reminds Raditz, "It is that easy. We have Dragon Balls here. Kami made Dragon Balls to bring people back to life." And then what happens is, because Piccolo's there, and Piccolo's the other half of Kami, and knowing that Vegeta recognizes Piccolo as a Namekian, all that stuff, everything goes down as according to the canon where Frieza finds out Dragon Ball, blah blah blah. Any wish. Frieza goes to Namekians. And so from there, the Namek saga will begin, but slow. No one's going to find out right away that Frieza's on Namek, okay? And so what goes down, Vegeta is pretty much hospitalized and so is Raditz on Nappa. Everyone looks at each other like, that was underwhelming. And they go to find the Dragon Balls. Raditz grabs both Vegeta and Nappa's ship and takes them to Capsule Corp, where he gives them the Bulma. Vegeta and Nappa are thrown into one of the healing chambers where Dr. Breeze was trying to increase the healing rate. So if someone had life-threatening injuries, like near-death experience injuries, it will take them about 12 hours to heal in the chamber properly. 100%. That's how slow these ones are. So Nappa and Vegeta are in for a very, very long time. But what goes down is, after they wake up and the storyline progresses, what ends up going down is Goku is training with Raditz and they talk about a situation. And this is where Bulma picks up chatter on Nappa's scouter, and through the comlinks of their technology, and finds out that some of the Frieza forces have been diverted to a planet named Namek. Which she finds intriguing because she just found out that Piccolo is a Namekian. And so when they relay that information back to Goku and them, bear in mind Vegeta and them are still slowly but surely waking up. Takes them a day, but what happens is they will find out, and Raditz gets nervous because if Namekians created Dragon Balls and Frieza's going to Namek, Frieza's going to go to Namek for probably the rule of the universe or immortality, blah blah blah. And Goku goes, he wonders if they can use the Dragon Balls here, but they're like, no. And so as they're waiting, what goes down, Vegeta and Nappa wake up, goes to them. Files, actually, do you know how to get us to planet Namek? Raditz goes, I know how to get us there, little brother. Don't worry about them. These fools don't need to come. Bear in mind, Bulma has a spaceship already ready. But this is where Goku goes. He asks Bulma, you know what? Well, it might be a good idea to have them all come. Goku tells Nappa and Vegeta that it'll be good for them to come. And he's not going to lead them here technically. It's either they come or they pretty much die by Raditz's hands. And so Vegeta and Nappa pretty much oblige. At this time, Bulma is repairing down the spacecraft to adapt for 4 Saiyans. Gohan don't come this time. So Piccolo comes too, but he there's a lot of water on the ship for him. The ship's a little bit slower than Canon's ship, and it will have a gravity of 100 times, and it'll take roughly the same amount of time it took Gohan and Bulma and Krillin to get there. So about a month of flying right there, and so this will lead to a massive growth in everyone. And so we're going to skip a month. Everyone lands on Namek, on the ship. What goes down, Vegeta, Nappa, Piccolo, Raditz walk out with Goku. All of them are so much stronger. The ship's badly damaged. You know, Vegeta even suggested they just take Frieza's ship and go back home on that. To which they all agree. You know, they all agree. Spending a month in a ship with Goku, Vegeta got to see how powerful Goku really is. And because they did 100 times gravity, pretty much for like let's say it took them a week to get to 100 times gravity properly without all that interference. I'm gonna say that all 5 of them spent 3 weeks at 100 times gravity. There's Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Nappa, Raditz, and yeah. And so all 5 of them were massively strong. Piccolo and Raditz are pretty much relative. Nappa is the weakest. He's a power level 150. Vegeta actually caught up to Raditz, to be honest. Because of his own unique potential, he actually caught up and overtook Raditz. And so Vegeta has a power level of about 3 million. Bear in mind, they spent 3 weeks training at 100 times gravity. Vegeta has a power level of 3 million, Raditz 1.5, Piccolo 1.3. Yeah, and Goku pretty much, he's more powerful than Super Saiyan 2. And bear in mind, Goku does not have Super Saiyan, okay? And this Goku is more powerful than Super Perfect Cell, if not stronger. way stronger, okay? I'm just lowballing him here, guys, because he hasn't gone through any massive Zenkais. Bear in mind, once he goes through a massive Zenkai situation, then Goku's going to have that big godly jump, okay? But until then, no, Goku's not. He's just going to be getting stronger passively, very strongly, but passively. And so what happens is, being on Namek, they go around and they take out Frieza's forces easy. Vegeta wants to take out Zarbon and Dodoria, but what happens is Nappa goes, let me deal with this, Vegeta. And Vegeta smiles and goes, very well. Goku tells them all to keep a low profile. We don't want to give ourselves away. But to be fair, Vegeta, because he's not in line and listening to Goku like a dog, but he kind of understands Goku. Even Nappa goes, alright Kakarot. And so what happens is Vegeta and Nappa go their way, Goku and Raditz go their way. Piccolo goes around here and he's the one that saves Dende, Mori and all them. What's it called? Vegeta and Nappa cause a ruckus with all of Frieza's men and pretty much destroy them all. They go out and destroy Frieza's men. They force Frieza, they call it the Ginyu Force. And this is when Vegeta finds Zarbon and Dodoria. Nappa owns Dodoria and stomps on him like he's nothing. And Vegeta grabs Zarbon and Zarbon transforms and he tries to punch Vegeta, but Vegeta headbutts and breaks Zarbon's arm. Both Zarbon and Dodoria conclude that they give the information that Frieza killed the Saiyan race because of their potential, Super Saiyan, blah blah blah. And so Vegeta goes, what do you think, Nappa? Nappa stomps on Dodoria and goes, Nappa's really pissed off and so is Vegeta. And so what happens is Nappa goes, this makes me really angry, Vegeta. Vegeta can see this massive energy building in Nappa's hand. And he goes, let it loose then, Nappa. And he goes, right. Boom, does a massive violent eruption, killing Zarbon and Dodoria, making Frieza's scouter blow up. Seeing that massive power level, losing the scouters, so the Ginyu Force have to come now with more scouters. And so Frieza loses all his forces and he's only left with like 2 Dragon Balls. Around this time, Piccolo's been summoned to, Summoned to Elder Guru's, well, lookout, to be honest. And so is Goku and Raditz. But Goku and Raditz have found the other Dragon Balls, some of them anyway. And Raditz managed to hijack Frieza's ship and move it, dislocate everything, because Raditz is a genius. He's smart. And so Frieza has got no ship. He can't locate his ship. And he's losing ground on his Dragon Ball. So Frieza's getting angry. Really angry. And so by the time that the Ginyu Force comes, Frieza is like almost out of full patience. Almost out of full patience. He wants to blow this planet up and leave. And so the Ginyu Force come with their Dragon Balls, their Scouters. And they go looking for the Dragon Balls and they find that a lot of them are clumped in one area, a lot of them come to another. And so when the Ginyu Force grab the Dragon Balls from the teams, none of the teams are around the Dragon Balls that they put in separate areas, only due to the fact that all 5 of them are at Guru's lookout, or Guru's tower. Piccolo was the first one there, and he gets his potential unlocked and his connection to his Namekian people was more enhanced. In fact, even without Nails, Piccolo is way more stronger than Nails. 1.3 million, come on. He's only 200,000 off Nappa. I've read it, I mean. He's stronger than Nappa though, by miles. Sorry, Nappa, yeah, he'll have a power level of 500,000, not 150,000, my bad. But what goes down is all of them get their abilities unlocked, even evil Saiyans they once were. They can see that Vegeta is, yeah. But when Elder Guru unlocks Goku's potential, it freaks him out. Just how massive Goku's power is, and that what he's done now can't be undone. He unleashes some of Goku's hidden potential, which is now going to fill that void to make Goku go from Super Saiyan 2 level, yeah, you'll see now. And so Goku, again, his power level is extreme. Vegeta's power level increases 13 times. All of them increase by 13 times if I remember the old Dragon Ball Z math on Guru's power amplification on Krillin and Gohan. They grew about 13 times power, so I'm just going to say all of them about 10, okay? This is 10. So Vegeta has power level of 30 million, Raditz has a power level of 15 million, Piccolo 13 million, and Nappa 5 billion. But Nappa didn't care. He didn't care he's falling behind. He's an old Saiyan. He's past his prime. Come on. You must understand it. And so these guys are monstrous. Goku's power level, yeah. He's stupid. He's stupid right now. Just extremely stupid. It's pointless asking me. He's stupid. 10 times Super Saiyan 2. Okay? That's what he is. 10 times Super Saiyan 2. In base form. No Super Saiyan, base form. So if you can see that, yeah, Goku's more stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the end of Buu Saga, okay? And this is not even the end of Saiyan Saga. But anyway, the Ginyu Force grab the Dragon Balls and they all come together. And this is when the Z Warriors confront the Ginyu Force. Immediately Nappa appears and crushes Goldo, knowing that Goldo's time manipulation will be a bother. And what happens is Raccoon rushes, but this time Piccolo has had enough of being sidelined and punches Raccoon in the gut, and he kicks him away. Chase and Birdo look, but Raditz appears by both of them and kicks them both in the face, grabbing both the legs and slamming them, flying them in the air. There's a double Sunday, badly hurting them. Birdo tries to act like he's the fastest, but Raditz grabs him and slams him down and runs him across the ground, throws him into Raccoon, and they kick them all the way by Goldo. Chase is thrown over there by Nappa, because Nappa just doesn't have time for him, you know. And as they just look around, Ginyu's like, "What the hell did you just do to my team?" Bear in mind, Frieza's just right there. He's flying over. And when Ginyu goes to fight, what happens? Vegeta steps in. Ginyu goes, "Prince Vegeta, what makes you think? What do you think you're gonna do?" Vegeta goes, "His powers up." He powers up immediately to full power, showing his power level of 30 million. It shocks Nappa, it shocks Raditz, it shocks Piccolo, but it doesn't shock Goku. Ginyu sees the power level rise over 1 million and the scale blows up. It freaks him out and he panics, you know. When Frieza sees that Vegeta's power level it peaks over 30 million, he immediately leaves the chair and without even hesitating, he goes straight to his final form. Understanding that Vegeta has a power level of 30 million, that's not a joke. Frieza's not going to joke upon that, even if he saw the power level of 1 million. Vegeta's a threat, so he jumps straight to his final form at 50%, which is 60 million. He has a power level, and he's twice that Vegeta. Just to be sure, when the smoke clears, Vegeta's visibly scared of Frieza. Visibly scared. He'd never known anyone to have such a high power level but Goku. And so when he steps back, it freaks him out, but he doesn't want to give up. He's worked too hard to get there. Ginyu looks at Frieza and he smiles that Frieza's going to help him, but Frieza points a death beam, shooting Ginyu right through the head, killing him immediately, and shoots a death beam, killing Chase, Berta, Raccoon, and on the pile, the Ginyu Force is dead. And Frieza goes to them, "This is your only chance I will give you guys to join the Frieza Corps. You guys will be my most powerful, most elite, the Saiyans, survivors, the greatest warriors under Emperor Frieza. What do you say?" And Vegeta goes, "Huh. You think that power up you have scares me, Frieza? It's not like I haven't seen the power level like that before. And to think, Kakarot doesn't even need to transform." Goku steps forward, and as he steps forward, Frieza looks at him, and he cackles at Goku. He goes, "Oh, this one, is he more powerful than you, Vegeta? Well then, I want to see this." And as Goku walks towards Frieza, Frieza looks at Goku, and he just finds a remarkably strange similarity between Goku and the Saiyan that not saying he killed, but a Saiyan that rebelled at the end. And Frieza looks at Goku and goes, "And what do you think you're gonna do, monkey?" Goku tells him, "You only have one chance to leave this planet. Get the hell off this planet now, or you die." Vegeta smiles. Frieza goes, "Is that right?" He instantly shoots death beams right at Goku, but Goku just smacks him away. Bear in mind, this is 60 million, 50% Frieza. Goku smacking him away. Raditz and him are just shocked at Frieza's monstrous power. At the same time, they buzz out at Kakarot's power. And as Goku's just easily doing that, what ends up going down is Mori, or Elder Guru, is still alive, and he awakens Dende's powers to become a guardian, and he transfers his life force into Elder Mori. So all Elder Guru, his powers live within Mori. The Dragon Balls turn to stone briefly, only briefly, but they turn back again thanks to Mori taking Guru's place. But what happens is when Frieza tries to even scale up to Goku by doing his attacks, Goku just stands there and he does a key burst that pushes the attack back to Frieza. Frieza goes, "How did you?" And Goku already appears and kicks Frieza right in the back, slamming him to the ground. Frieza's like, "What?" Goku kicks Frieza right across the ground, hitting the wall. And then Goku goes, "Frieza, is this all the power that you have? You're the great Emperor Frieza. You strike fear in everyone." Frieza gets up and spits out blood. And at first he cackles in anger, but then he gets up and he kind of laughs and he goes, "No one but my father's ever made me bleed like this." Frieza stands up and looks at Goku. "I commend you, Saiyan. Now feel the full force of my power." Frieza goes 100%, 100 million bulk form. He knows he can only keep it for so long, When Vegeta sees this, he's utterly terrified. Utterly terrified, because he's only seen Goku go to a power level like 100 million. He's never seen anything, and it freaks Vegeta out. And Frieza rushes at Goku and throws a punch. When he throws a punch at Goku, Goku's head just turns slightly. And everyone looks at him. The shockwave alone, it gets sent everywhere. It shocks everyone. And then Goku pushes back on Frieza's hand with his face and looks at Frieza. Bland as Frieza's like, ugh. And so he begins to attack Goku non-stop, but Goku's just standing there. Then Goku flexes his ki again, pushing Frieza back, and Goku punches Frieza in the gut so hard that Frieza falls out of his 100% state, and his eyes roll back, and he's thrown away so hard that Frieza's just almost dead by that one punch Goku gave him. Vegeta looks at Goku and goes, and he smiles, he feels the biggest pride in his life. Vegeta does, all the Saiyans do, all of them. They look at Goku and go, get Kakarot's really the legendary Super Saiyan. No doubt about it. Goku walks over to Frieza. Frieza shoots a death beam. Goku smacks it, but Frieza purposely did so because of the second death beam. Frieza aimed for Vegeta, but what goes down is unintentionally Raditz saw this and pushed Vegeta out of the way, and Raditz gets shot right through the chest. And as Goku sees Raditz get killed right in front of him, it blows his mind. Goku's arrogance of not killing Frieza right away got to Goku. And so when Goku turns and sees that Raditz hits the ground and looks at his brother, Raditz dies immediately. He doesn't stay alive like Vegeta and cries. He looks at his brother like, Kakarot, and his eyes close. Goku looks at his brother. Vegeta, Nappa, Piccolo, they all buzz up. Piccolo is visibly angry. Vegeta's like, Frieza, yo! But when they look, something's happening to Goku. Everything starts to shake when Goku starts to get angry. Everything, the entire planet shakes. Not just the area when Goku turns Super Saiyan. Goku is turning Super Saiyan, the planet goes massively dark. The lightning clouds, no, not just lightning clouds, they're like more like hurricane lightning. Vegeta, Nappa, and Piccolo are just shocked. Piccolo grabs Raditz's body and lifts it up. They just can't believe what's going down. This power that Goku's enveloping. This is Goku's full power. Bear in mind, Goku's powering up in his base form. In absolute anger. He's never gone 100%. His 100% says stronger Super Saiyan 3 Super at the end of Buu Saga, okay? So this is Goku at 100% base. He's powering up right in front of Frieza. Frieza doesn't know. Vegeta is in awe and fear of this power that Goku has. And Vegeta's like, this is Kakarot, this is like, no way. Nappa, all of them was just like, what the? And then Goku, out of pure rage, he explodes, his hair starts to spike up, lightning strikes everywhere. And this is when Goku's power just skyrockets up. Vegeta, all of them still freeze. They freeze on the spot. Their bodies are shaking, trembling, absolute fear. And Goku explodes into Super Saiyan. His hair turns yellow. The whole world settles and Goku looks at Frieza. His power has increased 50 times. Vegeta, he just can't believe it. Like, Nappa can barely hold himself up, even Piccolo can. Vegeta's trembling. He's on his knees. Like, I'm truly witnessing the real legendary Super Saiyan. Vegeta's just like, and he finally gets to watch Frieza die. A tear goes down his eye, but not of sadness or shame, of happiness and pride. He doesn't care. That's not him that's killing him. He gets to witness the legendary Super Saiyan kill Frieza. And as Goku settles, he looks right at Frieza. Appears. Frieza's like, what the? Goku grabs Frieza's arm and rips his arm straight off. And Frieza's like, Goku grabs Frieza's head, picks it up, and holds him in the air. But this is Goku, he doesn't have no pupils, he's really angry, his power level is extreme, it's mind-boggling. And his power gains the attention of, you know who? King Kai. That's who Goku's power gains the attention of. Goku holds up Frieza, and Frieza's screaming like, mercy, mercy. And Goku's like, mercy, mercy. Goku's power explodes, he becomes really, really enraged. He throws Frieza in the air. Goku opens his hands up and he powers the biggest Kamehameha he's ever charged in his life. He pours all his energy into it. He pulls his hands back. He's like, now die, you damn tyrant! Shoots a huge Kamehameha. It should have wiped Frieza out, but it doesn't. Frieza was smart and he deflected himself just enough for him to wipe out both his legs, half his right arm. And so yeah, Frieza's floating in space, barely alive. Okay. He managed to survive. And this lies the rub. What goes down is Goku's still enraged in Super Saiyan state and he turns around. When he sees Vegeta and them, it freaks him out. Vegeta's like, Kakarot! Goku appears right in front of Vegeta, slams his fist into Vegeta, almost killing him immediately. Nappa's like, no, Kakarot! And he goes to uppercut Nappa in the gut, almost killing him as well. And then when Piccolo stands there with Nappa's with Raditz's dead body, holding on to him, and Goku appears by him and he's about to throw a punch. But Piccolo's like, Goku, snap out of it, you idiot! And Goku instantly stops his fist before hitting Piccolo. And Piccolo looks at Goku and goes, that's enough! What will Chi-Chi say? Goku snaps out of him immediately. Chi-Chi. And then he sees his brother. And when he sees his brother, he kind of powers down. His eyes go back to being green. Tears come down his eyes seeing his brother. But this is when Dende flies over and goes, not to worry, Goku. Elder Mori, he's successful with the Elder Guru. He's just repairing the Dragon Balls. Not to worry, they'll be done within the day. He'll be able to bring it back very soon. Goku looks at Dende, thanks him, thanks Vegeta. And so what happens is they summon the dragon. And what happens is they revive all the Namekians that were killed from Frieza intervention here. And they revive Raditz's, well, they bring Raditz back to life, okay? So he's alive. In the third wish, they leave for the Nameks. But Vegeta states that Frieza, if he doesn't return, there's other worse people than Frieza out there. And so what happens is Guru uses, Elder Mori uses his wish to teleport old Namek to where the new Namek is positioned in canon. In the hidden spot in the galaxy, so it works for him. And Vegeta's like, that's smart. What happens there, before they teleport, everyone leaves. They're about to leave on the Capsule Corp ship, but it's broken, it will take another month. So what happens is, thanks to Raditz, they jury rig some of the components into Frieza's ship because they want to still trade under gravity, you know. Vegeta wants to surpass Goku. He can't believe he's seen the legendary Super Saiyan. Fires in his blood. Vegeta can't believe how exciting it is. And so as they're flying back to Earth, they're training in the ship. Normally it should only take 7 days, but unfortunately, thanks to Raditz's jury rigging of the ships and the intense training of Goku, the ship flies off course and actually crash lands on Yardrat. This is where these idiots spend the next 6 months waiting for their ship to get built, training non-stop. And so after they train there in the 6 months, they head back to Earth. They get back there and Chi-Chi is not impressed. No one's impressed. But hey, everyone's okay. Everyone moves forward. Gohan's happy to see his dad. Raditz makes a home for them. Even Vegeta and them settle immediately, knowing that Goku is a monster that they need to catch up on. Goku can access Super Saiyan at will, thanks to the 6 months of trading on Yardrat, and thanks to his extreme potential, he even learns instant transmission. Vegeta and Piccolo are the ones that catch up on it first. They're actually the better one of all of them. They catch on spiritual control the best. Piccolo actually, okay? He actually learns faster than all of them. He learns how to heal. He learns how to pull key out of things like spirit vision, and he learns instant transmission. Vegeta learns instant transmission and spirit vision, and Goku just learns instant transmission. Nappa doesn't, but he tries. Okay, remember he's an old man. He's past his prime. He's slowly but surely going to be like Paragon soon. But anyway, what goes down is when Goku and them get home, they enjoy themselves for the next couple of months, you know, until they get word from a strange deity. Goku's visiting Capsule Corp where he sees his brother, Bulma, Vegeta and them. Raditz don't get with Bulma, unfortunately. It's Vegeta that gets with Bulma. Raditz gets with Bulma's sister. Tights, I think, yeah. So that's who Raditz gets with. Yeah, and Nappa's just an old man enjoying himself. He's finally free of the burden of being a dog for Frieza or for Vegeta. He's finally a free man, but he gets to live it up on Earth. And so, yeah, the Saiyans have changed massively. It's not until a strange key is felt, and not only that, a voice enters Goku's head. Goku's visiting them, and as he's walking around about to talk to Vegeta about training again, swearing, Goku hears a voice hearing, testing. Can you hear me, Goku? Goku's like, huh? Who's this? Huh? And he's like, Piccolo, is this you? And King Kai goes, no, Goku, this is not Piccolo. I am King Kai. I'm one of the 4 cardinal gods of the universe. Goku's like, 4 cardinal gods? He goes, I'm North Kai, Goku. Goku's like, North Kai. Okay, North Kai. What do you want? And from there, King Kai explains that good job for beating Frieza, but he didn't kill Frieza. Frieza managed to survive, and not only that, he's been augmented and he's coming to Earth. He's stronger than ever. He's coming with a whole army, even his father. You only have about 4 or 5 hours before they get there. Goku's kind of shocked. It's like, oh, alright. And he goes, who are you again? He goes, my name is King Kai. Goku focuses using instant transmission. He focuses on King Kai's energy that he's connected to, and he instant transmission to the afterlife. He teleports and lands on King Kai's world. And when he gets there, he's like, whoa, where am I? King Kai's like, how did you? Oh yes, this mortal can use an instantaneous movement with the key. How interesting. Yes, Goku, welcome to my world. I am King Kai. Goku's like, nice to meet you, King Kai. You must be really strong. Goes, compared to you, no. But I do have useful techniques that if you would like to learn in the future, I can teach you. Goku's like, alright. But before Goku goes, he goes, why are you helping us anyway? And he goes, it's my job to protect the northern part of the universe. And Goku's like, fair enough, alright. So, 4 hours you said, right? He goes, yes, I'll go deal with him. Goku focuses energy and senses Vegeta, teleports to Vegeta. And from there, they all prepare. They all fly out to the wasteland. And they prepare for Frieza's arrival. And as he's standing there, this is when young man walks behind the rock and walks forward. Instead of waiting for Goku to come, because he already sees Goku right there, he walks over to Goku. And he greets them and he goes, hi everyone, my name is Trunks. And Mr. Goku goes, Goku, nice to meet you, Goku. Goku looks at him and goes, oh, you seem familiar. If you don't mind, Goku, I'd like to speak to you alone if that's alright. And Raditz goes, who the hell are you anyway? Why do you want to speak to my brother alone? And Goku says, it's alright, Raditz. So Goku and Trunks disappear. And he goes, good, now that's what me and you can go, just me and you alone, right? You can go super, right, Goku? And Goku goes, super? And he goes, Super Saiyan. And he goes, yes, I can. And he goes, why? He goes, I would like to see it if you don't mind. And Goku looks at him and goes, are you sure? And he goes, yes, Goku. As Goku was about to power up, unfortunately for King Kai, his timing was a little bit wrong, and Frieza's forces arrive on Earth. And as the entire force, King Cold appears, Frieza appears, they all appear on Earth. Goku looks up, him and Trunks, all the Z fighters stare and are ready and waiting to fight. This is where we're going to leave this one off, guys. I hope you guys liked this. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. 250 likes, guys, for part 2. And part 2 of What If King Kai Taught Goku Time Skip will be out today as well. So, yeah. But as usual, guys, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.